Today, we're taking a look at a piece of gear that, honestly, feels less like just another new product and more like an answer. An answer to a question the entire creative community has been asking. That's right, the long-awaited, highly anticipated DJI Osmo Pocket 4 is finally here.
You have to remember, its predecessor, the Pocket 3, wasn't just a camera. It was, and still is, a total phenomenon. It completely took the market by storm. It became the go-to for everyone, from pro creators to folks just wanting to capture daily life with incredible quality. It was tiny, it was discreet, and man, was it powerful.
So after a pretty long stretch of silence, DJI has finally dropped the sequel. But the real question is, does it actually live up to all that hype? Let's break down all the upgrades, the new features, and the real-world performance to figure out if this is the evolution we've all been holding our breath for.
All right, let's kick things off with the physical changes. At first glance, it looks a whole lot like the Pocket 3. But DJI has made some really subtle, yet incredibly smart improvements to the hardware.
So, the very first thing you'll probably notice is what's missing, that old hard case. It's been replaced by this clever new clamp system. It's partly magnetic, and it locks the gimbal head and the screen firmly in place. This is just way more practical for everyday use. You just clamp it on, toss it in your bag, and you're good to go. It's a small change for sure, but it makes a huge difference in how you carry and protect the camera day to day.
DJI also went ahead and added two new physical buttons right below the screen. The left one gives you instant access to zoom. You press it once for a 2x lossless zoom, and you double press it for 4x. So quick. And the right button? That one's completely customizable. You can set it to switch modes, lock the gimbal, whatever function you use the most, you can get to it, without digging through any menus. It's all about making the workflow faster and just more intuitive.
And to solve a really common problem for vloggers, there's this new magnetic fill light module. It just snaps right onto a port on the gimbal head, and it's powered directly by the camera. For all those low-light situations where you just need a little bit of balanced light on your face, this is an awesome integrated solution that the Pocket 3 was definitely missing.
Now don't get me wrong, the external changes are great, but the real evolution, the stuff we're all really here for, is what's happening under the hood. DJI has given the Pocket 4 a major internal overhaul.
Let's just start with the headline feature, okay? 4K at 240 frames per second? This is something that hardly anyone actually expected, but pretty much everyone wanted. We are talking about high-quality, extreme slow-motion footage from a camera that literally fits in your pocket. This is a first for a consumer camera this small, and it just opens up a whole new world of creative possibilities for cinematic B-roll and epic action shots.
Let's be honest, photography on the Pocket 3 was just okay. At 9 megapixels, it was probably one of its biggest weaknesses. While the Pocket 4 completely changes that game with a new super photo mode that captures these stunning 37 megapixel images. This is a massive leap forward. It makes the Pocket 4 a genuinely capable camera for stills, not just a video tool. Your photos are going to have so much more detail, and you can crop in way more aggressively.
Okay, for all you pros out there, this is a crucial upgrade. The Pocket 4 now records in 10-bit D-Log. The easiest way to think about it is like a digital raw file for your video. It captures a really flat-looking image that's just packed with color and light information. So if you're a YouTuber who wants that specific cinematic color grade for your travel vlogs or product reviews, D-Log gives you incredible creative control in post to get that professional look.
And even though it has the same 1-inch sensor, the Pocket 4 delivers a really noticeable improvement in low light. We're talking about 2 stops better, which in simple terms just means it can capture clean footage in much darker conditions. This translates to video with way less of that grainy noise and more natural-looking colors. It's really pushing the boundaries of what a pocket-sized camera can do after the sun goes down.
Okay, let's get into the quality of life upgrades, because it's not just about the image quality, right? DJI has also made the Pocket 4 a much more intelligent and reliable partner for creating content. The tracking system gets a major boost with ActiveTrack 7.0. It is so much smarter and more versatile. It reliably locks onto people, pets, even vehicles. And what's really impressive, this advanced tracking now works even when you're zoomed in, and it's also available in the low light mode, 2 things the Pocket 3 just couldn't do. For any solo creator out there, this is like having your own personal camera operator with you at all times.
And interacting with that tracking has never been easier. For all the solo shooters, setting up a shot isn't a hassle anymore. You can now use these simple hand gestures. Just hold up your palm to start or stop ActiveTrack, make a V sign with your fingers to start or stop recording. It's incredibly intuitive, and it totally streamlines the whole self-shooting process.
And battery life, it gets a huge upgrade. The Pocket 4 is packing a more powerful battery, and the results are pretty dramatic. So when you're shooting in 4K at 30 frames per second, the Pocket 3 would last about 2 hours. The Pocket 4, it just keeps on rolling for a stunning 3 hours and 24 minutes. That's over an hour of extra shooting time, which on a long day of creating is absolutely massive.
And when you do finally run out of power, you are not going to be waiting around for long. With a 65-watt fast charger, the Pocket 4 can go from 0 to 80% in just 18 minutes, and a full charge only takes about 32 minutes. That means a short coffee break can get you ready to shoot for hours all over again.
And this might be one of the most celebrated new features: built-in storage. The Pocket 4 comes with a very generous 107 gigabytes of internal memory. For any creator out there who has ever shown up to a shoot and had that sinking feeling when you realize you forgot your SD card, this is an absolute lifesaver. It's a peace of mind feature that makes this camera so much more reliable.
So this brings us to the big question that's probably on everyone's mind. Are these upgrades significant enough to justify buying the Pocket 4, especially if you already have the Pocket 3, or even just a really high-end smartphone?
Well, let's just break it down. You've got that massive jump in photo resolution from 9 to 37 megapixels. You have the extreme slow motion at 4K/240. You have the addition of 107 gigabytes of internal storage. You have over an hour of extra battery life. And you have the more flexible D-Log profile for professional coloring. When you lay it out like this, the upgrades are substantial, pretty much across the board.
And of course, there's the phone argument. My phone shoots great video, why would I buy this? And look, that's a fair point. But the Pocket 4 isn't just about image quality. It's a dedicated creative tool. It gives you the unmatched smoothness of a real mechanical gimbal, way better ergonomics for comfortable shooting, and a professional workflow that separates your content creation from your daily life. It really is about using the right tool for the job.
So, after looking at all the evidence, we come back to that main question. Who is this camera actually for? And more importantly, is it worth it for you?
So here's the bottom line. The Pocket 4 is for you if you plan on actually using these professional upgrades. If you're someone who needs the flexibility of 10-bit D-Log for serious color grading, if you want to create those breathtaking slow-motion shots, if you need high-quality photos to go along with your video, and if you value the convenience of internal memory and that long battery life, then yeah, the Pocket 4 isn't just an update, it's a huge step up that can genuinely elevate your content.
The DJI Osmo Pocket 4 really proves that incredible power can come in an impossibly small package. It is a true answer to the massive expectations set by its predecessor. And it leaves us with one really exciting final thought. With cameras this small becoming this powerful, what's next? The future looks very bright and very, very portable. Hey, if you found this breakdown helpful and you got some value out of it, do us a favor and subscribe to the channel. Share this with a fellow creator who might be thinking about this camera, and definitely hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next explainer. Thanks for watching.